The Y chromosome, a tiny, yet powerful piece of our DNA, responsible for determining male sex in humans. But what if I told you that this very chromosome might be on the brink of extinction? In this video, we'll explore the science behind this alarming possibility, what it means for the future of humanity, and whether or not we should be worried. The Y chromosome is one of the two sex chromosomes in humans, with its counterpart being the X chromosome. But unlike the robust X chromosome, the Y chromosome has been shrinking over millions of years. Some scientists believe that it could eventually disappear altogether. So, what does that mean for men and for humanity as a whole? Let's dive in. To understand the significance of the Y chromosome, we first need to understand how it works. Humans typically have 23 pairs of chromosomes, with one pair determining our sex. Women have 2 X chromosomes, while men have 1 X and 1 Y. The Y chromosome carries the SRY gene, which triggers the development of male characteristics. Without this gene, the embryo would develop as female. But here's the catch. While the X chromosome contains around 1,100 genes, the Y chromosome has just 55. Over time, the Y chromosome has lost a significant number of genes, making it much smaller and more fragile compared to the X chromosome. So how did this happen? The Y chromosome wasn't always this small. Millions of years ago, it was just as large as the X chromosome. However, due to a lack of genetic recombination, the process that allows chromosomes to repair themselves during reproduction, the Y chromosome began to lose genes. Then, in some species, like certain rodents, the Y chromosome has disappeared entirely. Could the same happen to humans? Current research suggests that the Y chromosome is still losing genes, albeit at a slower rate than before. But if this trend continues, some scientists predict that the Y chromosome could vanish in a few million years. What would happen if the Y chromosome went extinct? The most immediate concern would be male fertility. The Y chromosome is crucial for sperm production, and without it, natural reproduction could become impossible. Interestingly, some species have adapted to the loss of their Y chromosome by developing new sex-determining systems. For instance, in some rodent species, other chromosomes have taken over the role of determining sex. Could humans evolve in a similar way? If the Y chromosome were to disappear, we might see a shift towards alternative reproductive technologies or even new ways of determining sex. This could fundamentally change human evolution and our understanding of gender. It raises profound questions about what it means to be male or female and how society might adapt. But before we start planning for a future without the Y chromosome, let's consider the other side of the argument. Some researchers believe that the Y chromosome has stabilized. Recent studies suggest that the remaining genes on the Y chromosome are crucial for survival and have developed mechanisms to protect themselves from further loss. These studies indicate that the Y chromosome might not be disappearing after all. Instead, it could be here to stay at least for the foreseeable future. This is a reminder that in science, nothing is set in stone. The future of the Y chromosome remains uncertain. So what does the future hold? Advances in genetic engineering might allow us to intervene, either by preserving the Y chromosome or finding alternative solutions. Imagine a world where we can edit our DNA to prevent the decline of the Y chromosome altogether. Alternatively, we might see the rise of artificial reproductive methods that bypass the need for the Y chromosome entirely. But with these advancements come ethical dilemmas. Should we interfere with natural evolution? And what could the unintended consequences be? The potential extinction of the Y chromosome is a fascinating topic that touches on genetics, evolution, and the future of humanity. While some scientists warn that the Y chromosome is shrinking, others believe it has stabilized. The truth is, we don't yet know what will happen. But one thing is certain: this tiny chromosome will continue to intrigue and challenge scientists for years to come. What do you think? Is the Y chromosome doomed to extinction, or will it survive? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget